Homeside is an international research study being carried out across 5 countries to explore the benefits of music and reading for people with dementia and their caregivers. In the UK, the study is funded by the Alzheimer's Society and led by Professor Helen O'Dell-Miller, OBE, at Anglia Ruskin University.
My name is Bob Stewart. My wife Anne was diagnosed in 2005 at Addenbrooke's memory clinic as having dementia, and in particular the diagnosis said Alzheimer's disease. From that point onwards, I became her full-time carer.
My name is Jenny Coles, and my personal experience of dementia was looking after my mum, who was diagnosed with vascular dementia. My professional experience of dementia, though, was working as a social worker for 40 years in medical social work and as a manager of a carers centre for a number of years, which allowed me to empathise with the caring role for people, looking after people with dementia.
My name's Caroline Halsey. I live near Cambridge in the UK, and I've been involved with the PPI group for the Homeside project because my father was diagnosed with Lewy body dementia 7 years ago, and we were fortunate enough to find out about some music therapy activities happening in the area. And I took my dad along, didn't really know what to expect, but have had all sorts of really positive experiences from enjoying music together.
I am part of the Participant and Public Involvement Group. This group seeks perspectives from people with dementia and informal caregivers to ensure the project is meaningful and useful for people with dementia and their informal caregivers.
It's lovely because we, in fact, are a group who vet what is going on. We comment on the meetings of the experts. We can say to them from our experience, sorry, you've got it wrong. And or we can say, hadn't thought of that, please progress that is wonderful.
Homeside is looking at the impact of accessible, targeted music and reading interventions on the health and well-being of people with dementia and their caregivers. The research team will support participants to use these interventions at home in their day-to-day life. The activities are designed to reduce symptoms of dementia, improve well-being, and provide opportunities for participants to share meaningful experiences together.
Music was totally different. Her memory was remarkable musically, both in terms of the tune and indeed the words. She very seldom required words given to her. She would just hear a tune and automatically know it and know the words. To a degree, that quite amazed me because, and indeed it gave me huge solace, for no other reason than there was part of her memory that was functioning. I know it's a different part of the brain to the norm, but that didn't matter. It was simply the effect that it had on Anne, and as well as me.
I read to Dad, I read his favourite childhood book to him, which fortunately was quite a long book. It's called Shadow the Sheepdog by Enid Blyton. And through doing that, that's been another way that we've been able to enjoy a bit of time together, and I've been able to try to give Dad something to listen to, even though reading for him is tricky these days. And I've tried to use voices or accents or even farmyard animal sounds as they're involved in the story. Anything just to trigger a spark of a smile or a laugh. And sometimes during that, Dad has laughed with me, and sometimes he's laughed at me. And that's absolutely fine, because at least it's just given him some sort of enjoyment. And I think he genuinely has enjoyed experiencing a childhood story again.
The Homeside interventions are special interventions because they aim to bring a joyful experience within the home and the lives of the person living with dementia and their carers. A pleasant interlude where agitation and repetitive questioning may cease as the words become familiar and certain songs bring happy memories to both participants. The interventions are different because they seek to achieve pleasure. They are non-medical, non-invasive, non-threatening, and if successful, may bring some long-term memory that is pleasing to both parties. Those experiences will increase the well-being in the person with dementia. Their agitation ceases, they are often able to sit and reminisce in the music group, may even be motivated to dance.
We are calling on volunteers to help us test out this exciting new home-based program. Importantly, you do not need to have any music or reading skills to take part. If you decide to participate in the study, you would be allocated to either a music, reading, or standard care program over a period of 6 months. During this time, in the music and reading programs, you would work with a music occupational or other trained therapist to develop individualized strategies to suit your needs and interests. This would occur over 3 online training sessions and fortnightly phone calls. Additionally, you would also have contact with one of our researchers in order to complete some questionnaires so that we can measure the impact of the program on your health and well-being.
Music from the time we woke up to the time we went back to bed at night, music filled our house. So I would simply say to anyone, again, and I repeat, if you have an opportunity to take part in a venture that includes music as a therapy, grasp it with both hands. But equally, if you're already aware of that and believe your experiences with it can help others, grasp that too and make yourself heard and known.
The study is now recruiting participants in England, so if you or someone you know might benefit from taking part in this study, please contact us as soon as possible. We believe that this research has the potential to improve the lives of carers and people living with dementia, but we need your help to do this. So please get in touch if you would like more information. The research team will be happy to talk to you about the research. The email address is homeside@aru.ac.uk and the telephone number is 01223 695 401. Thank you.